Today, we're going to be picking up from where we left off 6 days ago on the analysis that I did on NAS. A lot has changed since that analysis was done. Okay, so we're going to be picking up from that. And in all fairness, the whole idea is to really plot a solid analysis for you guys today to make sure that we always have our best foot forward in regards to the direction of NAS, so we can obviously once again zip that bag all the way up, you know, secure the loot, secure the bread. Do you know what I mean? We want to make sure we get that done. So with that said and done, make sure if you haven't done so already, you hit that subscribe button, you turn on the notification, and you drop us a like. I am going above and beyond to bring you the best analysis possible to make sure that obviously we do win. But once again, you have to also bear in mind that in all fairness, in all honesty, right, as perfect as I would like my analysis to be all the time, sometimes errors are made. I am expecting you to do the work and double check everything I'm saying is making sense before you go and commit your hard-earned capital, because nobody wants to lose, right? Nobody wants to lose. So with all of that said and done, we're going to get straight into the business of the analysis for today, right? So as it stood last week, right, when I did the analysis, I think we was looking at this area over here. So this was the area that we was looking at. Okay, obviously all of this has not taken place, right? So what kind of happened last week is that NAS once again did a very disrespectful move, right? Very, very, very disrespectful. I am not impressed with its behavior at all. Okay, so what we had was a close above one of the levels that I mentioned, which was this level over here, right? And that is standing at 21,252. Okay, we had a close above that. Obviously price went up, we could have got some nice little gains out of that, but the main level that I talked about was this level right here. Okay, that was the one that I said that will signal the most important move for us, and that was 21,494. Okay, what happened was we got an okie doke, right? NAS took that out in a parabolic move, went all the way up, played at this level, and then took it all back. So it's sitting down here. Okay, which is obviously it's between two really important levels within the volume profile. So what we have here is this, right? Let me clean some of this stuff off anyways. I don't think we're going to be referring to these anytime soon. We're just going to clean it up a bit and just make it a little bit tidy, right? So what we have right now as it stands, okay, is we have price coming out of the channel that it was in. So this was the channel that it was in. It's come out of the channel. I believed it was going to come out of the channel, and it did, okay? But I didn't think it was going to come back down in the way that it has, and it has done so, all right? But however, at the same time, we have to look at this in a way where we could still benefit off this move, if that makes sense, right? You could still benefit off this move. You're just going to look at this in a new kind of way, right? So first things first is on this level right here. So we have a break. So let me just try and assess it in a way, and hopefully you guys can follow on. So we have a breakout, okay, right? And then we have a pullback, right, which is clear as day. But my issue is this triangle that is formed, right? This triangle that is formed in this area right here. So right here is a low value node in the high value area, but it's on the top side, right? So it's on the top side, and it's just under the point of control, which is this right here, okay, with this level right here. So as it stands to me, if I'm going to be trading this, in all fairness, I'll be looking for sales right now, right? I will literally be looking for sales right now, right? Just because of where it is. So why am I looking for sales? Why would I be looking for sales right now as opposed to buys? Okay, so the first thing is come under this level right here, right? Now this level is really important because this area right here is the high value area of the volume profile. This area is extremely important, okay? It is extremely important, this area right here, the high value. So for the fact that price has gone into the low value node, right, which is this right here, low value node. I made the whole thing as a giant block, right? It's like 2 in there, but in all fairness, just made like a giant block because it blasted through, and in all fairness, it tapped into this one right here. So this area, this volume, this low value node area right here is where it tapped into before it did a retracement, which is this right here. Okay, this is where it's done it from. We're now under the high value area, and it's now closed below the point of control. So in my opinion, I'm thinking it's possibly going to fly all the way down to the low side of the high value area. It's going to come to this zone right here. All right. And there's a couple things that I will put in place to make sure that my assessment is as strong as possible. So the first thing is we're going to look at the swing low of the Friday. So that's Friday just gone. So that's this area right here. Okay, so we're going to look at the swing low of that point, and we're just going to do a little thingamajig on here, which is where we're just going to put a little trend line. Okay, a little trend line. And trend lines is super effective. Like that's a given, so everyone should know that by now. Trend lines are super effective. You just got to make sure that we draw them properly, because they do play around, but they are super effective. So essentially, this trend line right here, okay, is what we want to see broken. And also as well, we want to see this area right here taken out, right? We want to see this area right here taken out, right? So just to highlight that, just to make that, oh, whoops, just to make that pop, we want to see this level right here taken out. Either today, tomorrow, or the day after, it don't matter. So long as we get that level taken out, we know there is a high possibility, high probability, okay? Possibility, probability, same thing, right? That it is going to be heading all the way down. Now, the problem with this particular level right here is where market is currently sitting right now, which is this area right here. Okay, this area right here, this low value node area, right? Because if it takes this level out, chances are this is going to be in a parabolic move to the downside. It's going to be extremely fast, right? We're talking maybe 3-4 hours, no, between an hour to maybe, I don't know, let's say between an hour and 6 hours. In some cases, it could even be worse than that. It might even fly down even faster. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be getting a whole bunch of news in the coming days, especially in the new month. So we've got NFP coming up this Friday, and then next week we're probably going to have, well, not probably, we're definitely going to have CPI coming out as well, right? So with those 2 data points coming out this week, right? It's kind of set the stage for there to be a crazy move in this area right here. So we got to be mindful, right? So if you're doing NAS this week, just make sure you're super alert, because anything can happen this week. Anything can happen this week, right? So that's one of the moves that I'm looking at right now, because the weekly high of last week has been taken out. Okay, the new weekly low that we have for this week over here, in my opinion, has the strong possibility that too will be taken out this week. Let me just put that a level in there for you guys as well. Friday, Sunday. Yeah, we're gonna take this one here. That's the weekly low. So I'm just gonna make this a little bit longer. Just mark it out, weekly low. Okay. So this is the low that we're concerned about. We want to keep an eye on. We definitely want to keep an eye on that one. And then, actually, let me make this one a bit bolder. Make this one bold. What else we're looking at? Okay, yes, and then we have the weekly high. So I put the weekly high in place. Weekly high. And because this is somewhat important, an important weekly high, we're just going to make that one bold as well, just to highlight the fact that these are the main ones we're keeping an eye on for this week, right? If any of them are taken out, we're looking for moves in the corresponding direction. And like I said, we have a little bit of an early alert system into the sell side of using the weekly highs and weekly lows to assist with our trades. And this early indicator that we have is this area right here that I highlighted for you, right? So that would be, let's put a little level on that. No, wait, that we don't want that. Let's do this. Let's put a little level on that. So the first warning sign, the first indicator, right? And that we want to use, right? And we want a close under this. We definitely want a close under this, right? So we want 21031.3, right? So that's the level that if it's taken out, that's our early warning system to say, hey, this might be time to start selling, right? And then the one that we're really after is this one over here. And that will be 20,906.4. When this one here is taken out, this is when we seriously want to consider jumping in with our sales. Okay, right? And then naturally, when this one too is taken out, that will be an additional confirmation to say price is making its way all the way down to the bare minimum of say 20,000, right? So these are our warning system, right? This here is our warning system to let us know when we should take certain action in the game. But the early one, the one that I believe has the most value, is going to be this one right here. Okay, but now bottom line is, it's all up to you how you basically navigate the situation as a whole, because like I say, I'm not a perfect analysis. I wish I was, believe you me, I wish that everything I said happened and I had the crystal ball, but I don't. So bottom line is, you're still expected to do your due diligence. You're still expected to make sure that everything you're hearing makes sense, and you're still expected to make sure that you just don't rush in, that it really does make sense before you do anything. And I've done everything in my power right now to make sure that everything makes as much sense as possible before you jump in and do anything, right? So with that said, once again, poured my heart out in getting you the best analysis possible to help us all get to the bag. So with all of that said and done, if you found the content useful, and I believe you did, right, hit that subscribe button, turn on the notification, and drop us a like. That way, whenever I drop a video, you're going to be one of the first to see it. So with all of that said and done, I will see all of you amazing people again on the next one.